skipping to book 212, after he's had the vision. But after Adelfrith, he's learnt that in this province, this guy here, Eom, has appeared. What's his name? Alfred or something? Edmund or something. And at the king's place, I put the king at the king of his king's place. He was familiarly living there with his friends. Hapatara, and he was living there. Adelfrith up here, that D turns into a TH in English or Old English. Adelfrith sent some messengers who to Redvardo, I wonder if that's the king, offered much money off her end for his death. Neither did this benefit him anything. He sent a second. He sent a third. And offering more copious gift of silver. And on top of that, war in super. He offered war to him. He was indicating if he was contemned, if he was spurned. Who, either broken by the threats or corrupted by the buses, by the gifts, he ceded to this imploring. And either he would kill Edwin, he would either kill Edwin himself or he promised to hand him over to his legates. What when a certain very loyal friend of his noticed these things, he entered his cubicle, in which he was disponabating to sleep. He was preparing to sleep. And for it was the first hour of the night. Okay, so it was the first hour of the night and he was going to sleep. Having evocated him, having him called him outside, what towards him the king had promised to Agore to do, he fully told him, he dockwitted him. And above this, he adjected, he added this. Therefore, if you want, I will lead you in this hour right now from this province, and I'll introduce you or lead you into a place where never you, either Redvald or Alfred, will be prevailing to find you, or they won't be able to find you. Okay, so Dispono, administer manage ordering, sitting, laying out. So this is all preparation sort of things. As we see, disponabat's a head verb. Something goes on your head, takes the infinitive. So these are all things he was desiring to do, and other head verbs he was planning to sleep. Anyway, Edmund then said, indeed, I give thanks for your goodwill, but nevertheless, I'm not able to do this, as you suggest, as there's a pact I made, which was such a king I have entered into, and he, first of all, he's done nothing of bad to me, and yet he hasn't brought in anything of friendship. So it doesn't want to make him irritable, you might want to say, because at this moment he hasn't done anything. Queen Podius, well, rather, if I'm about to die, me, more than someone who's ignobler. Again, he's playing on the greatness of the king like he did with Tanto. He ought to hand me over to death, better than someone who's a lesser man. For now, quo, to where can I fugiam, where can I run? Who through all the provinces of Britain, for so many of years and so many of times, Caraculus is a running course, vagabundus, I'll be wandering. That's the question here. So how will I avoid the insidious, the plottings and traps of the enemy? Igitor, therefore, with his friend Abiunting going away, Edwin remained alone outside. He was still sitting, and he was gloomy before the palace. He began cogitations of many things, being affected with a tide of feelings of what he should do, or to where he should turn his feet. He was Nescius, he didn't know. And when, for some time, with his mind silent with anguishes, etc., and he was being plucked at with the blind fire, he saw suddenly, in tempest of night, in the dead of night, in silence, approaching dative him, a hominem, a man, of unknown face and bearing or clothing, whom, seeing him as an unknown and unexpected person, he was not a little bit paver-vitting or trembling or fearful. But he, acceding up to him, going up to him, he greeted him, he saluted him, and he asked him, here's the question, quare, indirect question, why, at this hour, when the rest of the people are sleeping and pressed down in a deep slumber or sleep, you alone are mestus. It's like maestus or whatever, or typo. On a rock you are sitting. Subjunctive from this question. Pervigiling, that means you're awake. Okay, you can make that an A or an O if you really need to. But he, in turn, vicissum, he inquired, Siscabata, how's this pertinent to you? What's this your business? Whether inside or outside, or himself in the third person, he's transacting the night. And the stranger responded to him, don't think me of your gloom and insomnia and you're outside and solitary, what the cause of your sitting out here is, not to know. So don't think me not to know the cause of these genitives. For I know most certainly who you are, and why you're sad, and which thing is coming to you in proximo very soon. The coming bad, dreaded thing. What a horrible thing is coming to you soon. But future indicative, future imperative. But tell me what you would want to give of reward to him, if some person is, who can absolve you from these sad things. And he could persuade King Valdo that neither he should do anything of bad to you, nor hand you over to your hostibuses, to your enemies, to die. Who, he said, looks like he's saying, everything which he's able to, we would give to him, who could give such a beneficial thing to him for a price. He responded, and he added, tomorrow.